I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things is Paimon's job!
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to There's still a lot to learn about them. Let me make a copy first.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to unless you can think of anything better.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced.
You didn't leave.
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed, I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive.
Listen, sister, your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you.
No way!
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are the...
But we don't even...
That much is true. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, I deem that... Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if...
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all, but the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is...
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all...
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. But after I observed you, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem. And that is not nurturing otherworldly life, also nurturing the world itself. It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of...
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value should... A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently. So, Do you understand what I meant about us conversing?
Things feel a little... Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flat. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey. In the future, if the need arises, can I still... Well... I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet, if one day I lose control, destroy me. Can I rely on you to stop me?
Look at that. Looks like someone made camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby? Let's see how our fellow explorers are doing. Are you here to explore the snowy mountain too? You scared me. Please, don't scare me like that. But you were just standing over... Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. Oh, are you interested? Wonderful. Next time, it's a shame. If I wasn't coming to this mountain, I would have brought some samples with me. Yeah. Weren't you doing research in the city? Timaeus and I were helping Albedo organize research data. Timaeus sure didn't. He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo when it came to data. The significance of something, Timaeus seemed rather depressed about the matter. I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, well... Secrets? Ooh, what secrets? Actually, don't have anything on us but that. Then, could I ask you for a favor? In truth. But isn't he your teacher? What would a teacher have to hide from his student? That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess. Wait, how are you? Timaeus and I are both passionate researchers of alchemy. If it was any... You did... Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo's hiding? What do you think? Yes! All right. Let's take a little trip.
How about those over there?
Feeling about this.
Over here! It's with this brat! Give it back, you thief!
Treasure hoarders? There are treasure hoarders in a place this cold?
Enough talk! Hand it over!
Watch out!
Troubles!
Direct assault!
Like run.
This?
Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
That suffocate! Suffocate! That curse! Suffocate!
Now that's rich!
They certainly arrived quickly. Goodness, no.
They seem to have been talking about this sword.
Why are you looking at me like that? Of course, not long ago, the Knights caught a band of treasure hoarders outside the city. This sword was one of those items. We believed it to be stolen plunder. I noticed it quite by chance while in our storehouse.
You claimed it. So, then what happened?
Indeed. And I initially intended to perform some... This ancient-looking weapon once passed through the hands of a now...
A magical sword?
It is said that the smith vanished not long after creating the weapon, with the working backwards from its eventual fate as plunder.
The blacksmith who made this weapon disappeared? No wonder it's cursed.
Exactly. Do you know the story of Durin in this map? Durin was the black dragon who menaced Mondstadt, before finally after a fierce battle. The vanquished Durin crashed to ruin here. Snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts, which is...
Could it really have been intent?
Perhaps this place was chosen as a gravesite precisely. It seems plausible that Barbados would think of such a
Huh. Was Barbados?
Well, these are just my postulations. I don't have any evidence. In fact, I believe that the very sword...
A dragon's remain?
Indeed. The dragon's eyes, claws, and scale. In this way, Durin's corruption and venom... This is very advanced craftsmanship. I presume, but... Using the sword in battle would have allowed the corruption to seep through the blade's handle. Ordinary mortals cannot withstand such power. You've purified the volunteers before, this ability has protected, which is why you, and only you.
Still, this sword... It's close.
As far as I'm concerned, this sword is still very weak in some sense. You could... Well then, traveler. I believe that we will soon have all...